Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Marvel's What If series because we got a trailer, and I gotta say I'm not impressed. I gotta say I'm not impressed at all. The only highlight is that everybody mostly been talking about is that we get to see the final performance of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, and that's great and all. And at the same time, all it does is get me to be like, recast Black Panther. Yes. Please recast Black Panther. But anyway, that's another topic for another video. But the reason why I want to talk about What If is because the animation reminds me of the early Spider-Man MTV show or whatever, but like less work, if that makes sense. I mean, it's great that they're doing these cool what ifs or whatever, and it gets to explore different realities and, different universes or takes of the characters or whatever, and that's fine and all. But to me, I'm just kind of like, Marvel, can you please put some animation budget behind this stuff? Like, this is supposed to be the MCU What If, and you mean tell me you give me this cheap animatic comic, not even comic book style, but cheap animatic style of animation quality it's in this 3D animation kind of thing. What about 2D? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Marvel, come talk to me. Come scoot a little bit closer to Trey. Did you guys forget about the Fantastic Four season 2? Did you forget about Spider Man? Did you forget about the 90s X-Men series? Did you forget about Incredible Hulk? Remember all of those classic shows you had on TV during the time? Not Avengers United We Stand. Ooh boy. Earth's Mightiest Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. For God's sakes, those shows look 10 times better than what you're producing for What If, and it's supposed to be based on the MCU's What If universe. So big whoop, we get to finally see the Watcher gets to talk to the audience and be like, I am the Watcher, and I've watched numerous realities of the Marvel universe, and my job is to always watch, never interfere. And here is the journey of different What If universes. Big whoop. No offense. No offense. The only reason why I'm saying it is because the MCU is already an alternate reality of its own from the main Marvel continuity itself. So now we're doing what if within the MCU, but we also have what if stories that are already out right now. Spider-Man Black, Spider-Man life story, Fantastic Four crap story, you know, and then there was a whole run of Marvel What If stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of already did this. You kind of already have that. And another thing that gets me weird, that kind of confuses me, is because, you know, you got into the point where you told people not to care about the comic books, but yet there are so many cool what if stories, and now you're trying to do it in this animation style for the MCU. But is that going to affect you? Are you going to produce? Are you going to continue this in book form though as well? Are you going to push people into reading the what ifs though? Because what's the purpose of the series? To get a glimpse of what if the MCU? Hell, if that's the case, you tell the audience to take their lazy asses and read the goddamn comic books themselves. Or tell them, hey, there's Marvel, there's Ultimate Marvel, there's Earth X, there is What Ifs, there is the Amalgamation Universe. You got five great amalgamate of different What If universes that people can read about. And then you even have a comic book line, that the Exiles, where they literally go to alternate reality versions. And then you have the MC2, which is the home reality of Spider Girl. Like, you already have that. So now you're doing a show about what if certain things that happened in MCU were different. I mean, I guess so, but again, you could have did that in book form and call it a day. I don't know if wasting animation budget, because let's be honest, it doesn't really look like you put that much effort into the that damn show. It has more black in it than colors. Too much overshadow, if you ask me. But hey, this is the animation style you chose. But if it was me, we would have went the route of X-Men, or at least Ultimate Spider-Man, at least. You know what I'm saying? Not the new trash animation that you guys are doing with Marvel Spider-Man, and what's another thing? Hero Rising, and the new Avengers Assemble show. Wow, the animation quality dropped real quick in that show. It makes no logical sense. It was just like, screw it. I don't even want to watch it anymore. It was already bad enough. It replaced Earth Mightiest Heroes, where Earth Mightiest Heroes was depicting the characters as accurately as possible. But hey, it's whatever. I'm just kind of confused with why choose that animation style. Why can't you put more time and effort into it? Well, my theory is because you know that there are going to be MCU fanboys and people that are going to just be like, I must slurp everything Marvel gives me instead of calling the shit out. I'm just saying, I'm not impressed by it. It is what it is. I don't know if I really care to really watch it, because first off, you've promoted it for years, and it's just now taking y'all what, 4 years after that? What, no, 3 years after you announced that you were going to be doing a What If to finally give us one, when the What If should have been a series that should have been started out when Disney Plus first started. That should have been one of your headliners right there. You have a show that you have a season of episodes or whatever and stuff like that, and each season more new alternate reality stories. But that's just my opinion. I don't run Disney, so it is what it is. But I'm just saying that's what I would have did, just to give people like, hey, look, here's some what if things happen differently. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions about the whole situation. Um, I think probably the only what if I probably would be interested in is seeing the last performance of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, because he's like Star Lord in this series. So I probably would want to see that. That would probably be the only highlight for me. But other than that, I really could care less about it, because, like I said, it's ugly. It doesn't really look appealing to me. But hey, if you watch it, that's great. I'm not telling nobody not to watch it. I just feel like Marvel could have did better, especially with the budget that they had. They definitely should have did better than this. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.